Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing? It's Caleb here. Uh, you all know who I am. But I'm here because I got a little project I'm working on. I got the project, I'm doing a little bit of a fundraising project. As you know, Earth Imitation Films has always been completely independent, pulling out of our own pockets, doing a DIY or die. But I've got a couple projects I'm coming up on. One of which is a Mothman rom-com. I've kind of mentioned it before, I think, and if I haven't, well, I sure as hell meant to. But you know how life goes sometimes. Sometimes you think you do, and then you move on, and you think it's done. So if I haven't, I've got a Mothman rom-com, completely different than these little mockumentaries that I've been making. It's been a real serious project on my mind for a while. And with Earth Imitation Films, all the money and resources that have ever been put into projects, regardless of how big or small, has always come out of our own time and pocket. Most of the films and projects have never required much of a budget, so of course y'all know that. We've always been extremely low budget, but still try to put out the most efficient and productive on what we do put out. But I've got an extremely serious project I'm planning on working on, and that's the reason why I put it off so long. It's like I said, a Mothman-based rom-com. And as of right now, the title is Flighted Roots. Going to be a lot of time and financial investments in it. And I got another project that's kind of a horror comedy. Kind of along the same energy as Killer Clowns or Frankenhooker, two of my favorite films, and kind of along that same energy. But trust me, it's a completely gonna be a completely original picture. Imagine a Hallmark movie with any sort of real life accuracy to it, and actual spiritual awakening. But then one of the main characters is Mothman, so a couple projects that I actually wanted to put serious work and efficiency into, so I've been putting them off until I could get the resources to do them and do them properly. So kind of like how I originally planned Dreamwatcher to be, but then all last minute changes. As much as I am proud of Dreamwatcher, it lived up to about 60% of my actual expectations. So I've got a project that I've been doing off and on for a few years. Some of you may know about it. It's called the Moldy Gourd Underground Library. And I'm going to emphasize on the band part, but the main objective of it started off and still is collecting rare, odd, and banned books. And also I've always had a interest in starting a small library, of actual physical in-person library based around that ideals. And I think in a forum, this is a way for me to kind of kick that off a little bit. So I'm going to get straight to the point. What I'm doing is I'm doing a fundraising project, and I want to do $30 mystery packages where I combine aspects of the Moldy Gourd Underground Library, which includes the cassette radio, do a literal cassette radio, record on cassettes. No two are ever the same, as a radio program actually should be. So do that too, do literature, have a little bit of a seed collective in there, but that was for my own archive use more than anything else on the seeds. So I'm doing a combination mystery package, $30, that includes factors of both Earth Imitation Films and the Moldy Gourd Underground Library. And that's going to include at least 2 or 3 books, if not more. Maybe a copy of the cassette radio, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe 1 or 2 copies of those. I'm going to burn DVDs of various films. Some of them will vary as film marathons. Take some shorts, compile them, film new transitions between the films for you just for the DVD. Kind of like watching late night television, but it's actually a channel that you wanted to watch or might gain something from. So, my email, I accept payments through PayPal. PayPal me at goatfog22@gmail.com. I'll include the email at the end of the video. Trying to make this video quick because I filmed it earlier and it was like 10.5 minutes, so I'm trying to make it shorter. But I'm already pushing 6. Try not to take up too much of your time. But if you are interested in this, you can comment on the video, or you can email me at goatfog22@gmail.com or at elfilms13@gmail.com. I'll include both at the end of this video. And 100% mystery package. And so if you're a reader, you like independent film, independent radio, anything like that, you can email me at one of those two, or you can straight up PayPal me at goatfog22@gmail.com and just tell me where to send the package. And trust me, I ain't gonna waste any time sending that package out. So I hope everyone has a good day, and I hope to hear from you, and I hope to provide to you.